Hello, Rockwell Family Gaming Crew. It's your gal, noblesruby13, with ssilverhawkk. What the fuck? I hope she didn't, might want to check your clothes. Might want to let her out. We're playing some more Pheonix Wright. As we left off, we had proven that Miss April May, or Miss Boob McGee, at this point, is a liar. And she does a lot of criminal activity. She might have not been the murderer, but she sure was trying to hide that. So we have gotten ourselves an extra day in the trial to prove Miss Maya Fay's innocence. We are going to be doing some more investigations. I don't know if we're actually going to get into the next trial, but we are going to get a little further into the game with Silverhawkk as commentary. Let's get into it. Well, hello! I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Ouch. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask me then? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school. Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Ooh. Bottom? I can tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me?
I got her nice and pissed off. Go ahead.
September 7th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Well, do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there is anything I can bring you. I want to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of the man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Great Water Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. Ah, yes, we plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to a kill. Just kidding, sir. Oh, by that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. September 7th. Grossberg Law Offices. Huh? Looks like Grossberg is out today again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident, Exhibit A. DL6 Incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo, and it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. Bye, I'm gonna have him write it. Well, sure, why not? Yeah. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit added to the court record describes the man who stayed with the Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Where did you... Ah, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative, I cannot say that word. Do you have proof that was him? Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Okay. Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Cough. Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Red White. Information gathering. Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. Wright himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Thank you. Mr. White at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit is... I would have kept it! Hey, guess what? Actually, I, really hate your guts. So, get lost, because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. You didn't get a drink for yourself? September 7th, Blue Corp, Inc., CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? I know. As I said, it was important. Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Right. Pheonix, Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous? Splendiferous! Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giant vocab. I'm waiting for my husband to get back. Give me a second. I'm waiting for my hubby to get back. I have no idea what that means. That could be. What is that word?
Intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary.
Giantesque vocabulary. Is that important?
It means big. He's being a smart ass, saying, oh, I make big money.
What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worldly challenged. He's a jack. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yikes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Isn't this a is this a replica? Ridiculosity. I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original. Worth $5 million for sure. Well, he looks like an idiot, so, I mean, Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct, she was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, the police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings, for my amusement. kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information. In just 10 years, I've built the business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. Bad pun. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple. Or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? Huh? A lawyer. No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that. Sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. Grody Burger? What? Oof. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. It's like compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's? Yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Grossberg. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Ahem! Jumping Jehoshaphat! Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive. Pensive? Like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It's a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. Wright are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes. And I know what it is. Mr. Wright has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well, this may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weakness, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name of the back of those photographs? As you suspected, I cannot stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know. They were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White. He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something that was of what she found. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye. Indeed. She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. I asked you before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. Sorry, my boy. I don't think I can help you with that. Okay. So, he said to go back to the office. I think I'm gonna do that. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing is missing is Mia. An old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that Mia cried when she saw it. That made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. All these cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. Are in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F, Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other one was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops here. So Mia knew Grossberg. The entire W section is missing.
No, that's not suspicious at all.
Was it taken? Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this.
Skim it.
Oh. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part's here at the S. The N and S. Suicide? Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports? There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these Newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to the court record. Found this in Maya's files. So she was investigating Red White as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how. Found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Maya. Beep. Secretary's office, hello. Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. I found him. He's sitting right in front of me. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was on to you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. We won't be needing an escort for me, Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. Changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case, I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police. No. Thief. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. And as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you'll be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer, so... I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Butts, Harry Butts. Right, actually, Pheonix, right? And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right, sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. September 8th, 3:37 p.m., Detention Center Visitors Room. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow! Wright's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Wright! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Ha! Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you? I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you? This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean, like, a cheerleader? Huh? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I'd better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Wait! What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay, then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Something interesting happens in court. She's a spirit medium. Someone has something to say.
A whole bunch of someone's, probably.
Preferably the one he killed. She does this a couple times. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case, with the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. I'm gonna try to get through this trial before the end of the stream. September 9th, 9:52 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Pheonix, look. Prosecutor Edgeworth. Received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Pheonix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Pheonix, right? Pheonix. Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Pheonix Wright. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. Prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off, and I get nowhere. Would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. Do you wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my... Name! You two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco... White boy? Really? Okay, so for anybody who does not know Spanish, because I do, a little bit. I'm not fluent in it, but I know enough. Blanco, Nino, is white boy in Spanish. Masculine.
Niño
Spanish.
Masculine, it means boy. Niña is feminine and means girl.
Pretty
So
much.
Niña
So if
is
it said Blanca Nina, it would be white girl. But in feminine.
That's what the niña is.
Women usually say it in Nina, and men usually say it in Nino. He's an idiot. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Why do I got a feeling this jackass is a racist? Just that whole Blanco Nino thing. I already dislike him. He is an idiot. Sorry. Did you know the victim, Miss Maya Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. That's a lie. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho! I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Pheonix. Witness's account. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly pursuing, that's reading to you some papers by the window.
Perusing is a word for logistical point. Perusing is a word meaning reading. Perusifying is a made-up word that does not exist. Perusing is the correct word.
Well, he's an idiot, so...
I agree. I'm just stating that he's also one who makes up words, not uses a large, correct vocabulary.
Then I heard a...
Bedlam.
Okay, before we go farther into this testimony, I'm gonna give Joshua the headset and he's gonna read this, and he's gonna explain any real...
Mr. White.
He's gonna explain any real or non-real words, because Josh reads a lot more than I do. He is more English lit, I am more science math lit. So he is going to be doing the reading, and he is going to be telling me if this guy's words are bullshit or if they actually fucking mean something.
Most of them have been bullshit. Or been modified, real words that are modified incorrectly.
So what is that?
A noise, ruckus, clamor outside, just a loud noise. I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impactation. No. That is not a real word. Impact is a real word. Altercation is a real word. It means a fight or an argument or a ruckus, bedlam. That would be a legitimate, loquacious word to use in this circumstance. Instead, he uses impactation. Then it was all over. Impaction, actually, is the word he used, and that means a abscess, ingrown pocket of pressure. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination? Yes, Your Honor.
This one's a little bit more serious. Bear with me, guys.
Can't run this testimony through 3 times till he gets confused and screws up like the other one. Gotta actually know the right questions and the right things to object to and the right information to provide.
I think it's going to be April's testimony because she said she saw a woman, a female physique, not a male physique.
Yep.
But I'm just thinking, sure, at this point.
That plus the fact that he says he doesn't know her, but all of her case files regarding him are missing. The fact that all of those different things have labels on them. The fact of her mother. Yeah, he knows who she is.
He knows who she is.
The fact that he had an employee wiretapping her phone and watching her from a hotel room with a vantage on their domicile or place of work. Domicile is place of residence. I'm not sure what the proper word would be for your place of work.
Bear with me a second.
Location of employment. Employment, location, destination. Interim destination prior to activation on a customer's service call and address. Depending on your type of business. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly perusing, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Of course, comprende. I understand. Comprende means understand in Spanish. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. She ran to the right, according to Miss May. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am absolutely positively perfect. Always. The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement. How exactly are that evidence and the statement contradictory? They aren't, are they? No, not at all. I think that was May's testimony where the victim ran to the right.
That's true.
That's what you got. Yep.
Objection! Wrong one. Sorry.
Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh ho ho, it's simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. And the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running in dead end. Don't you find that odd? There we go, Mr. Sparkles. I did see her run to the left. I did. He did see the victim run left because he was looking at her from inside the building. From his perspective, it was. Exactly. Both are right. For once. Both witnesses are telling the truth for once.
Hi, Koala Bronco. How are you?
Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What?
What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law office of Faye & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here.
Take that!
This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Possibly, I don't know.
Okay.
Please, this is no time for jokes and an ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Rapscallion!
Objection!
This
Postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor.
Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? Who's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Why does this judge let people do this? He's an idiot too! Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. There was only one blow done to her. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Mr. Wright, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now is my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were
Absolutely
perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, you could ask the witness for a new testimony. Objection. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I'd like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. Objection! The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice! Don't let him get away! Very well. The witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one. Now, White. Mr. White? Oh, okay. The two accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then, she turned and ran for the door. And then, you did her in with a single blow. Thwop!
Thwop, indeed. You're really not very good at your job, are you?
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor. Bear with me a second. My stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it.
This is almost over. Panic.
Oh, well, I mean, that's not what I'm... You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that, the glass light stand. Right. The one that had fallen over at the scene. Pheonix. Doesn't something about that strike you as odd?
Yeah, nobody else could figure out what the hell it was because it was broken beyond recognition.
Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked.
Broken remains.
Objection!
Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oof. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me exactly, when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right?
Big problemo. That means you inside the building.
There's a big problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct. That is so... It's conclusive, definite, undeniable.
Unimpeachable.
Unimpeached. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why couldn't you have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could have not seen that stand before it fell over.
Take that!
Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes. Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say for that? Ridiculosity! It's just getting more and more stupid. Mr. White, how is he such a successful man, like worth millions? And how is he so smart to get evidence and information and blackmail, but he does not have a he needs to get a dictionary. Somebody needs to get him an encyclopedia. If you were in the Gatewater Hotel, as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There is no way you could have recognized the broken shards of a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, You were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Gah! Mr. White? Mr. White? Hello? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor? Miss Mia? Huh, looks like you were about to get our verdict.
Objection!
That's far enough, Pheonix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap.
Placed the wiretap, you placed it and saw the lamp before it fell over.
Order. Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay and Co. and law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand.
Now the judge has to have... Good God.
Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court why. He's an idiot. We have already concluded that this judge...
We've already concluded that the smartest one here besides Wright is the opposing lawyer.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Pheonix Wright has made his position quite clear. He was determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place, when he went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the gaslight stand then. Mr. Pheonix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture that it is.
Fingerprinting.
Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint. The wiretapping.
Bet she doesn't know Stone's screwdriver.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay and Co. law offices. He said he didn't know Mia. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw the glass light stand.
Push on the wiretap.
So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound. Correct, that's right. I see, very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. Oh God, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Pheonix.
Hold it!
Do you have proof?
Objection!
Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faith's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. I'd entered the Fay and Co. law offices. Well, was it really you that went into the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay and Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. Wright's. By no Edgeworth, he already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay and Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw the glass stand.
Hold it!
Why did you tap Mia's phone?
Objection!
This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality.
Hold it!
The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beautiful... Also, thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Yet, there's nothing for me to press on him. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out with him. Oh no, don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tisk tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Pheonix! Pheonix, over here! I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Pheonix. Mia? I think he just passed out.
Yep, he just fainted.
Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating? You're finally awake. Gawk! Hey, Pheonix! That's no way to greet an old friend. Pheonix, I want you to look at me. It's a little different. You're Maya. Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I'm Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Pheonix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Pheonix. Now listen, we've already won. Huh? You have the receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah. The one you wrote Maya on. Pheonix. White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th. That's right, Pheonix. I bought that stand a day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go, do it, Pheonix. You know you're innocent. Now just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the court record. September 9th. 1:16 p.m. District Court, Room Number 1. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Pheonix Wright. If the defendant, rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then, let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. Wright is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Pheonix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more than less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Pheonix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. The wiretapping. Mr. White, from all the people who think you have a very bad vocabulary, kindly get fucked.
Objection!
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Wah ha, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor? Would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Wow, Mr. Temper Tantrum. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's... I don't think that's a word. Or we're just gonna say impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Uh-oh. Not so fast, Pheonix Wright. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Pheonix Wright is innocent. I would like to request one more day before Pheonix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether the new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Pheonix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mia? Pheonix. Read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? A list of people's name in Mia's handwriting. Memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court.
Take that!
The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. So stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How? How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that, if only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, the defendant, Mr. Pheonix Wright, not guilty. Get fucked.
Fuck off. I win.
That is all. This court is adjourned. September 9th, 2:24 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations, you're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had you and Maya both on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Pheonix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live, as long as you live. My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! Hehe. I'm not the chief anymore. Pheonix? Can you come to the office tonight, say 9? The office? I'll see you later. Chief? Mia!
Oh God. Back at the office at 9 o'clock.
September, it's not a bad thing.
No, I'm saying, yeah. Last time you went there, you fucking showed up for a murder.
Yeah. September 9th, 9:02 p.m., Faye & Co. Law Offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? Wahaha! You should see your face. Mia! What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like? You were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Pheonix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya? Why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Pheonix for me. Take care of, huh? She means the office, this office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means. We're partners. You know, when I think about it, is Maya's fault, I know now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and co-law officers. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Pheonix, I'll always be here, watching. Sorry about that, guys. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy, burgers! There's a great burger joint down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting. Okay, wait up. Maya's got a fascination about burgers. That is like her favorite food. The end. Alright, so that was the end of Turnabout Sisters. We got a non-guilty verdict. We threw Mr. Dictionary in jail.
Imaginary dictionary.
Imaginary dictionary, man. In jail. And we have finished yet another case. Did I accidentally? I'm gonna save it just in case. No, 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 no. No, 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 no! I'm not... give me a second. We'll be doing this story over again, but just give me a second. Come on. Oh, come on. We'll be redoing this, guys. Sorry. Alright. There we go. Hold on. Come on! Title screen. Yes. We're gonna hit continue just for a second. Actually, no, we're gonna hit new game, just to show you guys something. Alright. So, we are going to end this video here. I hit that by accident. My apologies. We will start it back up tomorrow. It is going to be Turnabout Samurai, where a TV show turns into a murder scene. And it's up to us, once again, to get a non-guilty verdict. Thank you so very much for watching. If you did like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to Rockwell Family Gaming, emblem of a dragon. If you follow me on PlayStation, I do greatly appreciate it. But do check me out on YouTube as well, so you never miss a thing. And you can always see awesome content like this one with me and Silverhawkk, and the weirdest commentary of a game you will ever see. Thank you again so much. Have a wonderful rest of the night or morning, wherever you are. Have a great one. See you guys later.